Oh, hey guys, welcome back. So in this video, I'm going to show you the propagation process of my variegated Monstera Adansonii, starting from the initial chop, then looking at a 2-month update, and I want to say it's almost 3 months, not quite, but we're at like the 2.5-month mark. I don't think I've ever showcased this plant on my channel, but basically I got this plant at the same time I got my Monstera Burlmarks Flame, and I mean, y'all know that that plant looks gorgeous. She's taken off, she's growing really fast, and look at these pictures. You can really see a difference in like a good way. This Adansonii, on the other hand, Charlotte just really took a tumble. So because this plant wasn't doing well, she did grow a vine. Man, the horn, it's like 9 at night. Who's honking? It's 9. I don't even know what I was saying. I ignored her. And this is interesting because I decided to propagate by single node cuttings, but also because there was a huge stem of just nodes and no leaves, I basically decided to take that portion of the stem, just kind of cut them between the nodes and make wet sticks. And then it was kind of, because I don't do that often, I know a lot of people do it, and yeah, I guess I will insert the initial chop, and this next clip also includes revealing this plant for the first time when I first got it in April 2022. But yeah, here it is. Oh gosh, guys, this plant has not done well, and it's because I've been ignoring it, and I'm gonna have to propagate it because it keeps dropping leaves, and it is my variegated Monstera Adansonii. I don't think I've shown this plant on my YouTube yet, but on Instagram, oh my gosh, I showed you that it was dying. I clearly didn't change anything after I posted that picture just because it's doing much worse now. But just a rundown, I got this Monstera Adansonii the same time I got my Monstera obliqua and my Monstera Burlmarks Flame. So I've already showcased those plants on my YouTube and they're doing well. The obliqua is actually not doing well anymore just because I'm kind of ignoring it like the Adansonii, but the Adansonii never, did well. It's funny because initially when I bought this plant, I was like, oh, I'm gonna have no issues. I have no issues with Monstera Adansonii. I had like 3 in the past that thrived. Like this plant's gonna be a piece of cake. So I'm gonna propagate her in this video. Okay. Guys, please don't scream at me, but don't laugh. Here she is. Look at all the crisp. Look at this. Look at that. Oh my God. Okay, so in LECA, she's probably really dry. Let me just grab her and I'll just bring her to the living room. Oh my God. Okay, so I haven't looked at this plant at all really, and okay, here we are. So this top part's doing all right, I guess, but you can see that she has dropped so many leaves, and this is actually okay. Like I'm pretty excited because I do want to do kind of like a wet stick propagation. Is this gonna focus? Is this gonna focus? Okay, I kind of want to do a wet stick situation. And so yeah, let's go through it. So we already went through all the leaves that it dropped. A lot of the leaves are really burnt just because they're under a couple grow lights. I've been moving plants around, so the place where I decided to put this one is in a place where there's too much light, and I don't even know what's happening. There's like 3 leaves. There's one here, there's another one here, and there's a new one coming out. So we're just gonna see, guys. And guys, this is just one example of plants that don't do well in my care. Do you know what? I'll put in a clip from when I first got it. I was really excited, and she was a little cutie. I think she only had 4 leaves, but I mean, this, I don't think I mentioned, but this has been a plant that I've wanted. It looks so funny. This is a plant that I've wanted for a little while, and yeah, I'll just put it in here. Hey guys, so I got a variegated Monstera Adansonii. She's in the bag. Okay, let me just like grab her and show you guys. I had, the normal green Monstera Adansonii, both the wide leaf form and the narrow leaf. Unfortunately, I lost both of them to thrips. I would not buy another Adansonii unless it was variegated, whether that was yellow variegation, the white variegation, and finally, 2 years later, I have one. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. There's dust everywhere. Why did I do that? So, I'm just starting off by taking off all the leaves. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So half of these leaves, they were just completely white. So them browning is not like abnormal. So the remaining is this. So I'm going to do single node cuttings. You can see in the stem, it is pretty balanced variegation wise. So I'm actually really excited because I'm just so excited to have these cute little baby Monstera variegated Monstera Adansonii. And okay, let's start chopping, guys. So we'll go from here, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I don't even know. This is a hilarious one. 3, 2, 1. Number 3, 3, 2, 1. Number 4. Number 5. And oh my god, it's the last one. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 6 with leaves. Number 6. Now, like I said, I'm gonna do the wet stick kind of, you know, try to put these in a prop box and hopefully they grow roots and eventually leaves, cutting along the internodes here. And yeah, I'm excited. I don't usually do wet sticks anymore. I kind of don't have the patience, but specifically if it's like a variegated Adansonii, I feel like I have to. Y'all are gonna yell at me if I don't. I'm so scared. Okay, here are the roots, guys. So they were fine. They're a little dry, so I'm gonna put a little bit of water just to get everything a little bit moist again. And you can see here, there's a node there. I'm hoping the new growth point will be from there, but I know there's more stem and more nodes, so there could be new leaves coming from other places. I mean, obviously if this one survives. So I'm just putting water now, guys. And I'm just gonna pop this one under a grow light. Hey, so here are the 6. And then the wet 6, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 right over here. I don't know if I wanna do moss, perlite, pon. I have pod right now. Okay, so I'm just grabbing some pon here. I just have this food container and just putting a layer. I haven't done this before. I'm hoping this kind of acts like wet perlite. I've done that perlite method many times, but not with pon. I know pon is a bit more heavier. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see, guys. And I don't know if I should just lay them on or if I should stick them in like this. Do y'all know what I mean? I think I might stick them in like that. We're gonna see what happens. It's good with Monstera Adansonii because you could actually see the new growth point and it's kind of pointing upwards so you know which way the plant's supposed to grow. I don't think it necessarily matters though, like plants will find a way towards the light. So even if you put it backwards or upside down, it'll like go like that or something, I don't know. More so with these ones, and this is really bad timing because it's November, but you need to give these a warm environment, a very humid environment, and a lot of light. So over here, that pointy part, that's what I was talking about before. So because it's pointing up, that's the way the growth point's gonna go. I don't know if that makes sense. So I'm gonna put it down like that. And I'm gonna be honest, guys, my success rate with wet sticks, it's not good at all. Like it really isn't, guys. But here we are. So 7 of these, there's 6 cutting. So the pond was already wet. I just put a little bit of water and then I'm just gonna put a lid over it. Have the grow light like right here and maybe just having a little bit of air. And for the ones with leaves, I'm going to put them in pond also. I'm just going to put them in a clear cup just so I could see the root progress and we could easily just assess to see if there's any movement in like the new root growth. I don't know. So just a small cup here and just a layer of pond. Y'all know what I'm going to say. Grow light, grow light, grow light. Trying to force them to kind of face one way so it's easier to cover the grow light just on one side. and we're just gonna add more pon on top. Okay. She really looks sad, guys, but I just covered, you know, all the nodes here, and I'm just gonna put a little bit of water. A few things that people might not agree with. A lot of people say to wait for the ends to callus over first. I don't tend to do it these days. I really haven't had any issues, but obviously because I'm sharing this journey here, y'all will see if these rot away. And do I just use water? Do I use RapidStart? Do I use my nutrient solution? Do I use a full strength? Do I use a diluted? You know, it depends on what I have. So at the moment, I don't have anything. People say you should just use water or water with some sort of rooting hormone, but at this moment, it obviously doesn't need all those nutrients. You can see I'm just hitting it right below where most of the cuttings or the nodes are. And yeah, I'm super excited, guys. Like, these look awful. And like, I just can't wait to see, you know, little, you know, Adansonii babies. You know, with any variegated plant, it's just exciting to see like what the variegation is gonna look like. So yeah, I'm gonna put this under grow light. Let me just show you where I'm gonna house these. Oh my god, oh my god, my battery's dying. 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 My battery's dying. Okay, I got my charger. Oh my gosh, that was scary. Okay, so it's gonna be on the same shelf, but a little bit higher, just because this grow light is really close. We're just gonna hit it like that. So the wet sticks are over here, and then that lonely stump in LECA is over there. So all three just hanging out here. And let me just check how much light in foot candles they're, you know, on average receiving 1,500 to 2,000 foot candles. I usually like that level specifically for new cuttings, propagations, just because they need the light. What I have found though with Monsteras is that once they do start, you know, growing that new root system, that new growth point, they hate these light conditions. They don't like a lot of strong light at all times. So I'm just gonna monitor and see, you know, how that goes. So yeah, are y'all excited? I'm really excited to watch these grow and kind of, you know, give it another chance. I think at the time, and I've said this before, like I've really been downsizing my collection because there are a lot of gems that I have been ignoring. The Adansonii being one of them. And so now, giving it a second chance, giving more focus to it, I will definitely have more time to check up on these plants and hopefully they don't die. Okay, I don't know how long it's been, but I just want to update you guys on the Monstera Adansonii. Okay, we'll start off with the mama. So, you know, as expected, she is pushing new growth points from different nodes. And you can see that this one is completely white. The one over here, however, it looks like it's a half and half situation. But I guess we don't know yet. I kept the majority of the roots, but I did see some die off. I'm predicting because there's not a lot of leaves, you know, in this case, a lot of green. She couldn't maintain that big root system, but they're still alive, guys. So I'm just gonna change the water and then let's go through these ones. Okay. Can I just say, I am so pleased with how well these have done. So pleased. Okay, remember I just like shoved them in the pon. Are you kidding, guys? Like, it looks like all of them have new growths. Can you believe that? Like, that's incredible. Oh my god, this leaf. It doesn't even have holes yet. So exciting. This one kind of looks like it has a hole. It does. Oh my gosh. But they all have new growth points. I haven't looked to see if there's any roots. I'm kind of scared. I don't want to like disturb them. Oh, we're doing it. Whoa. Okay, this is like so cute, guys. Okay, so this is the one with that leaf. Look at that root. Are you kidding? Okay. So you're good. Okay, I guess we're gonna take them all out. Whoa, guys, so cute. This is the one with the fenny. Look at that root. Okay, 2. Number 3 isn't, you know, quite a leaf yet, but look at that amazing root. Fantastic. Okay, this one. Oh my god, it's the most fragile looking root over there. Do you see that? Oh my god. But look at it, it's a white leaf too. I'm like, please survive. Look at you. Okay, same thing, not quite like a leaf, but it does have a root. Just over there, guys. The pond's attached to it. Oh my god, you're a long one. Oh my god. Look at that. With this new growth. Wow, okay. And then the last one, guys. Oh, this is interesting. See, this happens where the plant will favor new growth first, but it's weird because like this is like an actual leaf. And then after they push out the new growth, they push out a juvenile set of roots attached to that, but there's literally nothing. So I don't know how this is like alive. Okay, I'm gonna try to gently put them all back. How am I gonna do this? Okay, I think I'm just gonna like lightly place them on top of the pond, and then I'm gonna add another layer of pond because I'm like so scared. Isn't this exciting, guys? I feel like I probably only filled up this container like once or twice just to keep it a little wet, but not too wet. Okay, so now that we're like slightly in, I'm just gonna put another layer of pond. Okay. I'm not gonna tip her, but there they are. Okay, so I'm just gonna put some tap water and then I guess put this top back on. Oh, it's hard because now there's a leaf. Okay, we'll do this. Just slightly open like that again. Okay, let's put that back. Okay, last but not least, there's some dead ones, guys, don't laugh. The ones that I put in the cup. Okay, so again, we're gonna have to take them out one by one. You can see some dead ones already, but we'll see. Maybe the stem is okay, but like who knows? Oh, you're not doing a thing. So this one's not doing anything. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take the leaf off and I might put it in that same container and see if any roots grow. Oh, so this one had the dead leaf. Over here, guys. Dead. I peeled it off. There is a new root. So, okay, putting that in the box as well. Okay, number 3. Okay, number 3. Oh my god, the same thing's happening. So, dead. But there is a root that's coming out. So I'll put it. I'm gonna have to put it in a new, like, thing. Because I don't think there's room. Oh. This one's not doing anything. Wow. Yeah, so this leaf, not doing a thing. There's actually nothing, guys. Wow, okay, there's 2 left. Okay, this one's like the healthiest looking one. And so I'm really hoping, maybe we'll do this one first. This is the top cutting and there's nothing. Actually nothing, guys. There's nothing here. Oh, I can already see this lonely one here. You can see the root. Oh, I kind of don't want to touch her. Okay, I think I have to. Whoa, okay, big deal, guys. Whoa, look at those, there's 2. There's 2, that's amazing. Okay, where's the node though? I love how I can't even find the node. The node's probably under this petiole. I can't find it. It's there. I can't show y'all, but it's there. So because this one is the only one that's ready. Oh my gosh, I'm going to, I want to put her in a different pot, guys. Okay, we're gonna use one of these square ones and I'm gonna keep her in pond. Isn't this exciting, guys? Like, I'm really excited for this. Okay, putting it in just on top. Oh my god, you're a cutie. The only one in that cup that's like far along. I don't know why. I'm just gonna spray it with some end all, guys. Okay, so because we have like wet stick situations, I'm just gonna put them in the same kind of situation as the other one. So this one over here, this one over here, and this one doesn't have roots yet. So hopefully with this method, some roots develop. Okay, so I'm gonna put the other 2 and I'm gonna have them sticking out while the lid is like partially on. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay, just some water. This looks hilarious. Oh my god. Okay, just putting on the lid. I don't know. We're just going with it, guys. Okay, guys, I just rinsed that same cup that they were in. I'm just gonna put the cute one inside. I'm just gonna make sure that there's enough water. Okay, that's cute. So I'm just putting it just a little bit up there. Okay, guys, interesting update, but like, cutie. I mean, overall good. I mean, those sticks, I'm gonna do that method again because like it seems to be working. So I'll just pop this under a grow light and maybe I'll update you guys in another month. Okay, so we're back, and that last clip was from 3 weeks ago. Everything's about the same. I don't know if I want to disturb things, but we'll just see where this video takes me. So let's start off with the one that was already potted in LECA, and she looks funny, guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me just grab her. Okay, how you doing? Okay, don't laugh, y'all. Y'all can already see it. Okay, this is the biggest leaf that has emerged. So you can see what's happening. Okay, you can see that she is fenestrated on one side, extremely, you know, large on this side, and then the variegated part is very small. Now, this is very common where, you know, and specifically with the Syngonium albo, you will see this. Sometimes even Monstera albo. But a lot of the time when you do have white variegation, if you're supplementing it with proper nutrition, the green parts will grow much bigger than the white parts. But here's the thing, guys. This is what confuses me. I've only put water in the reservoir. Just plain tap water, no nutrient solution. And she's still doing this disproportional situation. So guys, if y'all have any experience, I would love to hear it because like I said, Syngonium albo, another plant that you'll see this. I didn't see it as much though in my collection. I don't know, guys. Anyhow, moving on. Then at a different node, because I kept a lot of nodes, you can see, you see that little fenestration right there? It's totally white though. She does have a little bit of green right in the center, but I don't know, man. So yeah, I guess I have higher hopes for this one, even though she looks wonky, just because the newest leaf coming out looks predominantly green. There's a chance also because it was the first leaf out of the node, that leaf usually looks questionable. The roots, they look okay. I had to cut a few because they were black. I don't know if I showed that in the last video. I mean, the roots are still pretty healthy and I'm not filling the reservoir all the way up. Just, you know, halfway up the wicks, just so these roots aren't sitting in the nutrient solution. I've said this before with Monsteras, they don't necessarily mind. Clearly they don't mind, but I think because I cut it back and there wasn't a lot of foliage and specifically green to kind of sustain different parts of the plant, I had a lot of root death. Which I think is normal. There are a couple more nodes that look like they might push out something. Oh my God, my ring light is shaking right over there. That might push out something, but usually plants favor one. So the first one here, the second one, I left off the last clip from 3 weeks ago having this single leaf in a single pot of pond and then just putting a cup with a reservoir just there. So we're doing good, guys. Everything's good. So you can see two main root systems. So one right there. Do you see that wonderful root? And then when we rotate her, just over there, look at that. It looks gorgeous. And I don't know if this was there before, but you can see a new growth point right over there for you to come and zoom in. Oh my gosh, look. So she is ready to push out a new growth point. And currently I have all of these plants in the same place. They're actually not as close as, you know, where they were in the initial chop. They're a little bit farther. So let's show the ones with leaves. They still look sad, guys. I'm pretty sure that a couple of them, and by couple I mean 3. So there were 3. I don't know if you saw that already in the last clip, but 1, 2, and 3 dropped their leaves, but I still think they're doing okay. And if we're looking at the side and at the bottom when it comes to new roots, I don't see any except for one right over there. Do I want to pull them out? Not really, but I think we'll do it anyways. Let's do it. Okay, we have a couple roots, and again, I don't know if these were there before. Y'all can't even see the right there. That white part of this, future can zoom in more. This white dot in the middle, that's a new root. So that's one. Is this the root that I saw? No, it isn't. Okay. Second one. Look at that, guys. New growth point, new root. Okay, this is the root that was at the side. Look at that, guys. Oh, okay. The one with, and this is a beautiful leaf, guys. It really is. Has this root right over there. And then last but not least, which is hilarious because of the top cutting, it still isn't doing it. I'm gonna cut this one back. So the reason why she looks like this is because I let the nutrient reservoir dry out completely when she was pushing out this new growth, and she was kind of dry for a while. During this time of not watering her, a lot of the leaves lower in the plant died. Again, usually that's a pattern where your plant will sacrifice the lower leaves or older leaves in the plant in order to survive. That's why I had a big stem of just nodes, because I stopped watering her, unfortunately. That's why these leaves are like this. There's no roots. You can kind of see some activation, but I don't trust it. It's been so long. It's been 2.5 months and still nothing. So I'm just pushing them back. See, this is why I hate disturbing them, guys. It's a whole like trying to be careful about breaking the one new root it has. Okay, so we're just gonna keep her like this. Okay, and then the wet sticks, guys. So you could already see some leaves just looking like that, which is very exciting. Again, I've never propagated wet sticks like this before. In the past, that you usually see people lying their wet sticks on moss, but I think I mentioned that I really prefer covering the entire root system. So therefore putting the wet stick straight into whatever substrate, in this case it's wet pon. And so the big reveal, look at that. Look at these little babies, guys. Look at that one. That one looks gorgeous. That one is so pretty. There's another one that's so, see, I haven't opened this in 3 weeks. So like, I'm like shook. Are you kidding me? Look at this one. This one's like perfect. This one is perfect. I'm exaggerating. I think it's pretty perfect. Oh my gosh. Look at this one. First leaf, and then there's a new leaf. And then look at this one's pushing out a new leaf. I'm trying to look for roots. So you see that one right over there, another one right over here, this one right over here. I think that's it. Wow, guys, can you even? I can't even. I'm so happy. This is wonderful. And these leaves are so cute. Oh my God, I missed this one. Look at this one. That one's cute. I almost want to cut the one with the garbage leaves. Should I do it? I think I should do it. Yeah, I'm cutting these leaves because they're not even open. Like, come on, let's cut them. Bye. Okay. And do I just want to do a wet stick situation with you? So now we're just left with this wet stick. So I mean, overall a success. Like, how do we feel, everyone? This plant is becoming more available. And I feel like, correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like this is a plant that is very polarizing, which shocks me because I think this plant is so beautiful and I just don't know why people don't like her. Do people don't like her? Am I just thinking that? But yeah, guys, how wonderful. I know this video kind of feels incomplete, and it's funny because I meant for this video, specifically the initial chop video, I wanted that to be a Patreon exclusive, but because you guys have been so kind to me over Vlogmas, I just thought I'd show you guys. Also, I have a question. Monstera Adansonii aurea. Do people have that? How does it behave? I'm scared it's gonna be behave the same way as the Syngonium aurea, but I feel like it's inevitable with the yellow parts of variegated plants, where the yellow parts will just melt away. I'm actually very curious to see and hear, you know, y'all's experience with the Monstera Adansonii, the variegated version, because I don't really see a lot of people grow it. Is it a difficult plant? I know when I bought this plant, they told me specifically to keep higher humidity because of the white part, and also your propagating methods. Like, have you ever tried the wet stick method? How successful were you doing that? And also I mentioned my Monstera obliqua. I still have not touched her. The runner has continued to grow, and the leaves look like trash. So if y'all want to see an update on that plant, please let me know. There's a chance I might save it for a Patreon thing in January, and that would be the video that would jumpstart my Patreon, since I still haven't started it. January, guys, I promise you, I will have a Patreon. Oh my gosh, it's also the winter solstice. Whoa, that's so crazy that the days are slowly gonna get longer, and that makes me very excited because it just means spring is just around the corner. Again, y'all are the best. I'm filming this the day I put out my 10 plants I regret getting rid of, and y'all, fantastic reception. And I guess that's the content that y'all love. So I guess something to think about when it comes to content in the new year and even the next week. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you've made it to the very end, thank you guys so much. I greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.